Hello everyone. On the 14th of February, I watched the Captain America Brave New World at Colombo City Centre, Sri Lanka. I watched this movie in 3D. The movie runtimes is like about 2 hours. So basically, when talking about the 3D, since I watched this in 3D, there are not much like wow factors in 3D, especially there are not much pop outs or remarkable things in 3D. So I don't recommend you to watch this movie in 3D, especially I am like wearing specs and like having a 3D glass in front of this and everything that I have to put in order to watch the movie in 3D. I don't think that is worth the shot, especially since this movie is not spectacular in 3D, and also this movie is not spectacular without the 3D also. The movie is like the main reason that I did not like the movie is that this movie is tried to be like the Captain America Winter Soldier and like add those like spy thriller into the new movie. I think they created this character in order to like go with the vibe, but what happened in the America, especially political wise, I don't know how it's going to be played, especially now that the people are like not listening to this Hollywood agenda or the Democrat agenda, especially the agendas that they add the specific LGBTQ character for every movie for the sake of LGBTQ, or they add the black character for every movie for sake of it. But people argue that about the comic accuracy and all those things, but that doesn't matter for the outside world also, since that the USA had also now gone, and that the people are questioning what's what, and the Americans are also telling that the USA is like a fake thing. So that the credibility has already lost all around the world. So Captain America is like sometimes work like a pure American propaganda. Even if you check the Marvel TikTok pages, they show this American Air Force pilot and Sam Wilson jumping off the of a plane and everything. So this is going to be like as a work as a narrative of the America as a great world power, and also to have a propaganda value. So other than that, this movie like the basic things like we don't feel the characters much. So one of the most key things I did not like about the movie is that the stakes are not higher. So they might have think that the since that people have like already have the superhero fatigue, and also people just don't want to see these alien inventions again and again and again. Because if you see the last few and last 10 20 Marvel movies, like we see the building collapsing in different cities, and the portal opening, coming aliens are coming, so the building collapsing again and fighting, saving the world again and again. So likewise, I have said that the Steven Spielberg has said in 2019. I think that the many Marvel fans were very fast to criticize him, that thinking that the Marvel is here to rule forever, when the vibe is with the Marvel, when the Avengers Endgame and all those things are like wrap him up. But what Steven Spielberg said was that the but for the comic movies, the same thing that happened to these movies like cowboy movies in 1970s, that's going to happen to the comic book movies. So that today we can see clearly that that prediction has came true. So that Steven Spielberg's prediction that the people will fed up with the superhero movies has come true. So in when it's come to visual effects, especially there are some sequences that visual effects are really bad. Okay, but there is one thing that in the Hulk fight, Red Hulk fight, some sequences in that Red Hulk fight also like very much like not in high quality visual effects, especially. But there are some sequences like chasing when the Hulk is chasing the Wilson Cap. Those are really good, and there are action sequences throughout the movie, but did not feel much right, since the stakes are pretty much lower, and we when the watching movie we knew that what's going to happen, and very predictable storyline. and also the performance wise also the Anthony Mackie is like not like a groundbreaking actor actually. I don't know they going to like try to give him the chance to revive the Avengers again. It might work or might not work. We have to check like when the Fantastic Four and other movies coming, what's going to be happening. But it is like highly questionable. Okay, highly questionable what will happen actually, because now that this movie is like I think heading for a 40 million opening day weekend, right? So if it goes like it will end up like in 300 400 billion in USA, like overall like 700 million in like worldwide. So if that's happening, if it is like going to lower than that, so the guy is like going to hold the new Avengers. So imagine the last few like Iron Man movies, right? 1.4 billion or something like that crossed. So these guys cannot make that happening, and also that the only the Marvel with last time what happened was that the people followed the Avenger movies like 2018 to the even the non-fans they even read something about from the internet and get to know about these characters and have some insight. Okay, but what happened is that with Eternals and everything now they have other supernatural stuffs and so much things, so people normal audience outside America and say everything they can't like follow all those stuff. They release these television events and the Disney Plus events, short events, books and everything. So people have other things to do rather than focusing on those things. So people lack those elements. So elements and the knowledge about the backstories and the all the stuff. So there are less Easter eggs in this movie. I think they now understand that people are like not like catching up with everything nowadays, and people are like kind of fed up. And also, so what happened into Hollywood is that the Hollywood like the new ideas. So now they have to recreate, and they have something to do with recreation of the previously known characters. So it has like epically failing at times. I think that the people are blaming the like some people are like Marvel fans were really scared of James Cameron or some of the Marvel fan because he did the magic. I think the third Avengers movie will third Avatar movie will also like cross like 1.5 billion now, end up in close to 2 billion, because he had these natural values and family stuff into movies. He had 3 hours long movies, so the families they pay and they can spend a 3 hour in a theater. So those things some people like, because you pay high and you go with your family and you have a really good time. Your children also get wowed by seeing this movie, and he added some messages, and it's really I can read a blue color, water, and everything. Not this like cities smashing out and stuff. So this movie is like try to be a political thriller, not working that much. So I goes with like 6 points or something like that. I goes to every Hollywood movie and review. So if you see this, and please make sure to like follow me on TikTok. So I liked it little bit, but not much. Stakes are not high and like very predictable storyline. I don't know what you feel about it. If you like the movie, if you have seen it in theater, definitely make sure to comment below and have your. I like to know about your idea about this movie too. So see you guys soon. Peace.